everybody, how's everybody doing today? All right, happy Sunday. And as you can see, we're getting ready to work on the mountain again. And what I'm working on is right in this area right here. Okay. I decided not to use the light board, and it's just an overhead light today. I sometimes that light board gives me a little bit of a headache, and so I end up not being able to do this for very long because of it. But that's all right. I hope everyone is doing good, and I hope you enjoy the music. I thought I'd put a little bit of music on and sit here and work on this painting. And I want to try to get it done, so that way I can start another one, because I got this one I want to start, and I want to get this one done before I do. Now, the one I'm going to start is the one I showed yesterday, which is the red barn. I call it the Red Christmas Barn. That's what I call it. Anyway, I kitted it up this morning, so it's all ready to go. All I have to do is sit down and get it started. Looking for more V's is what I'm looking for, but I don't see any more. Let's see. Moving stuff around so I can see. Yep, there's one right there. Alrighty, I think I got all the V's. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, let's put this one away and we'll get another one. Anyhow, so I got a lot of cross stitching done yesterday, and so yeah. And so that's why I decided to work on the this particular painting. I'm looking to see what we got here, because I got a bunch of them that's a little odds and ends here. Alrighty. How about, well, we're gonna have to turn that off so I can see it a little bit better. We got threes right there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do the threes and get them out of the way. How about that? I don't need that many. Yeah. This is turning out to be a really pretty painting. When I first bought it, and I looked at it, the um, the painting itself for the diamonds was very muted and very dull looking, but it has improved considerably since I've been placing the diamonds and stuff. And so it has gotten a lot better than I expected. Let's put it that way. So Like I said, these threes are like scattered. You know, there's a couple here, a couple there. You know, and so we're just picking up the ones that that I basically missed. That's what we're doing. Anyhow, so it looks like I got them all. Nope, got one more. Way over there. And so anyhow, hopefully we can get this done, and then I can work on some of the others that I'm working on, and that kind of thing. Put that in the wrong spot. 23 goes right there. There we go. Now, let's get number one. Got a few ones hanging. Yeah, my hand is hurting today, so I'm having to use the brace again. Yeah. Par for the course kind of thing. Yeah, I'm picking up the ones that are kind of scattered out. And make sure I get them all in here. And then I can start expanding to the other area. Yeah, it's a pretty day today. It was in the 70s yesterday. I think it's going to be that again today. Yeah. And my daughter was telling me that her and my grandson both are off for Thanksgiving, which that's a good thing. And then, so that'll be good. My grandson says he'd rather work on that day so that way he could get triple time on his paycheck. I said, oh well. Oh well. And I got quite a few ones. Yeah. And yeah, my daughter and grandson went to Costco this morning. I really didn't want to go, so I decided to stay at home. Yeah. So she's out there putting groceries away. And whatnot. Yeah, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So I had my 2 cups of tea. I'm still working on my second cup. So well, I ordered a couple of items from Amazon today. I saw this uh, E-pen, right? And it's rechargeable, but it's cordless. It doesn't have a cord on it, and it's got um, it's got two of the straight bits, and then it has two, I think, of the three, but they're angled, and so I thought I'd give it a try. I caught it on a Black Friday sale. So, and then I got myself a what they call a grind guard that you put around your stitching, and it's for a Q-snap, and that way it helps to protect the material, keeps it from getting real dirty, and just from handling it and stuff. So anyhow, so I ordered that. So it should be here Wednesday, and then we'll go from there. I like the other E-pen that I've got. The only thing I don't like about it, it has that tube that is attached to it. I'm constantly getting that thing caught on stuff and wrapped around my wrist, and and so I thought I'd try this other one that doesn't have that, but it's rechargeable. It has it's actually lighted, where it has a light on it, and it's got 3 levels for the light, bright, medium, and low, I guess. And it has two of the single placer um, angled bits. Got two of those, and then it has a 3 placer that's angled as well. And that's why I thought I'd try it, because I do like my um, angled tips. It seems to be easier on your hand because you're not upright like this. You're kind of at an angle, and which works out well for me. Dottie keeps wandering around. That's my daughter's other dog. Oh, come on. All right. Give me some wax. Come on. Yeah, but I did a lot of cross stitch on that one that I called the dogs, and I got a lot of cross stitch done last night. It's probably what's made my hand hurt, but it is what it is. There we go. That looks better. It's working a little bit better. I'm just so used to using wax that it's just, it's just a habit, I guess. But I thought I'd try that other pen and see if I like it or not. If I don't, I can always send it back. So, but the uh, the time that you can use to um, to actually use for usage uh, is I think they said it was like 6 to 7 hours. That's a lot, you know. And then the charge time to get it fully charged back up is about, and they said it was like an hour and a half. Get off there. And which that's good. So we'll see how it works. It was I was watching Amy's, I think it was called Amy's diamond painting, I think, and she has trouble with her hands like I do, and she was talking about it and recommended it. So I said, well, you know, so I figured I'd give it a try. And if it doesn't work out and I don't like it or whatever, I can pack it back up and send it back to Amazon. You know, it's real simple. It's what's known as a return. Anyhow, so but yeah, it has a light on it, and then it has other bits. So but it gives you two angled bits and then two angled three placers bits, which that'll work. So mm, yeah, I'm waiting for the Fun Day Sunday to come on, and that way I can sit and listen to that and diamond paint at the same time. Mhm. Yeah, I went over there to watch the live that retired Granny was gonna do, but unfortunately I missed it. All right, it had already gone off. I said, oh well. I like to spend time on Sundays watching the lives and catching up on videos. It's kind of what I do on Sundays. Mhm. So, mhm. Got a lot of ones here, a lot of color blocking here. But I got a few like D's right in here and a few other odds and ends right in here, and then I'm done in this sector. So, just keep going, you know. Yeah, yeah, I'm one of these single placers. I can do the multi-placing, but I'm not very good at it. Let's put it that way. And so I'm continuously having to go back and straighten everything out. And so that's why I prefer the single placing. It gets it exactly where I want it to go, and I don't have to spend that much time straightening things out. You know, every now and then you do, but not very often. You know, and so yeah, I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. Not really. Just sitting there kind of mumbling to myself, more or less. And so anyway, yeah, I need to put in a load of laundry. I'll probably do that here later. And get that done. Yeah, if my daughter goes to take a nap, I think I may go out there and do some of the dishes, or at least try to anyway. Yeah, sometimes my thumbs they act up, and it's hard to grip. It's hard to grip. It's hard to hold on to stuff. So, and I'll be holding something, and all of a sudden it'll just flip out of my hand because the grip in my thumb gives out. So I have to be careful what I'm doing. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's kind of a almost like a flesh color, almost a pinkish flesh color, almost. And we're getting there slowly. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be pretty when it's done. Yeah, yeah, I'll show you the one that I kitted up before I end the video, if I remember, because I usually say I'll show you and then I forget. So, but I don't want to keep you on here too long either. How we doing? Let's kind of move that a little bit. How about that? Anyhow, so we're getting there on the ones. So, yeah, it's slowly working its way up, and then you got a whole bunch of A's across here. Yeah. So it is working its way up there. Yeah, this particular music is a 10-hour thing that you listen to, and with no commercials, nothing. It's just nothing but music for 10 straight hours. So that's what I like about listening to this particular one. It's very relaxing. This one here was put on the internet about 3 years ago. You have to excuse the dogs. I think they hear a car door slamming. Oh, come on. There we go. Getting there. But yeah, I've been needing to get a grime guard for my stitching to keep it from getting dirty. Because it takes a long time to do cross stitch. It's not like diamond painting where you can have it done in a few weeks. The cross stitch is a little bit more involved and it takes a lot longer to do. And unfortunately, when you handle that stuff, the material, it does get dirty after a while. Excuse me. And so I've been meaning to get a grime guard for a while now, but I just hadn't done it. So. Now we're going to finish out this little sector right here. And then I think we're going to wrap this up, I think. We're getting there. It's almost done. I know I'm not doing a lot of talking, paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, but on Sundays, I usually try to watch a lot of my YouTube videos that I follow. I try to catch up on those because unfortunately I fall way behind, and so yeah, my daughter bought herself a new monitor so she can attach her laptop and her gaming system to it because the one she had went out. It finally gave up the ghost. So, and so she had to get her a new monitor. So she got herself one. It's not because what she's got is like a 50-inch that she had. and she dropped down to a 27. So it doesn't take up quite so much room on the table in the living room. And so anyway, so she got herself a new monitor. She got it for like $100. It wasn't much. It wasn't that much. She could have got a bigger one, a big 32 inch, I think. 40 inch, 38 inch, I don't remember. Anyhow, but it would have been like 150. So she chose to just stick with a 27 inch because she doesn't need it that big. And I said, okay. And yeah, she was using a television as a monitor, and she had her gaming system hooked to it, and she had her computer hooked to it to where she could, stream on it, that kind of stuff. And it finally bit the dust about 3 weeks ago. And she says she does miss having the TV that where she can stream or game or whatever. And unfortunately, it just, that particular television was about 10 years old. So she, went ahead and got herself a new monitor. And I got to hook up my Wi-Fi extender or booster, whatever they call it, sometime today. And that'll help improve my my internet, my reception considerably, I think. Yeah, let's get this last square in, I think. Get that. And then I will show you the red Christmas barn that I've kitted up that I'm getting ready to do. And go from there. We're almost done. Take a sip of tea here. But so far, our weather here hasn't been too bad. It's been pretty nice, actually. It's been between 65 and 75 degrees. And so we've had some pretty good weather here lately. Mm-hmm. So we're able to actually go outside and enjoy the outdoors for a little bit. Ooh, get over here. And so my daughter, she goes outside takes the dogs with her, sits outside uh, letting them run and expend some of that excess energy because they do have a lot of energy, especially Dottie because she's pretty young still. Yeah, Boo Boo not so much. Boo Boo is getting older, but Dottie, she's the new one, and she got tons of energy. Yeah. So we have to keep her supplied with plenty of chew toys. All right, and we need to take her outside and let her run like crazy and get all that excess energy off. And so what my daughter does is she takes out like a grocery, one of the plastic grocery bags that you get from from Walmart or whatever, and she'll take that out with her, and then she'll shake the bag at Dottie, and Dottie just goes absolutely nuts, and she goes running all over the place, right? And then she'll come back, and my daughter will do it again and make her run, and that's how they get rid of a lot of that energy. Because when she finally brings them back in, Dottie just kind of lays in the living room floor and just collapses. She's done. So, oh, excuse me. A little burp there. I know I got to get off here and fix something for lunch. I don't know what, but something. Yeah. Something light, I think. A small cheese omelet. That sounds good. Yeah. I'm trying to use up all these diamonds so I don't have to put them back in the container. So we're getting there. Yeah. I think I'm running out. I may have to put them back in the jar. Oh well. Yeah, maybe not. Mm-hmm. Going all the way across here, but that's all right. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Couple more, and then we're done. Come on, flip over. There we go. Mm-hmm. Might as well go ahead and finish it. I only got like 3 or 4 of them left. I'll go ahead and finish it, right? All right. Alrighty. This section is just about done. I don't see any more ones. Nope, yeah, I do. One there. There's a couple more right here. There. Alrighty. And, oh, wait a minute, found one. Turn this around. Right there. Is there any more? Nope, I don't see any more. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Right there. I think that's it. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Well, we're done with the ones in this sector anyway. Alright. I told you I would show it to you. And I am going to do that right now before I forget. Okay. That over there. This is the one that I kitted up just a little while ago. This one. I think you can see that. Well, let's get this out of the way. There we go. There. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. But anyway, this is the one that I'm going to do next in December, when December starts. All right. And as you can see, I got it all kitted up right there. All right. As you can see, these are the two extras. I just put them in bags. And then this is for that particular side. This is from another one that I did. And these are just extras. Yep, it had 22 colors. And I got it all kitted up. Like so. And so it's ready to go. Like so. Yep. There you go. I'm looking forward to this one. My daughter liked this one too. She said, "Oh, I like that one." It's kind of nostalgic looking. But anyway, so we're going to get off here. You take care of yourselves. Have a good Sunday. Enjoy the day if you can. And we will see you on the next one. All right. God bless you. Bye-bye.